Begin.
I'm Brittany. Lisa.
Aurora. Alexa.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Clark Himker. And before we begin, I want to ask you ladies a few questions. Have you ever wanted to come home to just a wonderful smelling house?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Who doesn't want to come home to a good smelling house? But do you ever think in the back of your mind that maybe your house doesn't smell too good?
Sometimes.
We all have maybe a bad garbage or something. It happens. Well, you might be thinking to yourself right now, what would be the answer to that? What would be the answer to that problem? I can tell you right now, I have Scentsy wickless candles. They work extraordinarily better than your regular candles. Some fun facts for you. Regular candles, not only have they caused, in a one-year time span, they've caused 18,000 structure fires. Inside those structure fires, there have been over 100 civilian deaths and over 1,000 civilian injuries. Now, all of that combined, can you imagine what that would have costed? Over $300 million. It's a lot of money just to be burning a little candle. Did you ever think when you went down and reached down to light that candle that you could be causing harm to you and your family? Most people don't. But a lot of the main marketers out there that produce these candles use a lead-based wick system, and it releases toxic fumes into the air. With those toxic fumes, they can cause other diseases and everything else that's horrible, that can cause all kinds of bad stuff to your lungs and just your overall health for long periods of times. Not only does it release bad fumes, it also has hot wax, which can burn your pets, your children, your husband, who is a little clumsy, can do the same thing. You also have these expensive candles that you might buy because you want them as a decorative piece. We all like nice decorative pieces scattered throughout our house. Some people use candles to make those little voids. Well, with those candles, you don't want to burn them if you spend a lot of money on a nice decorative candle. Or you buy this nice decorative candle and then you burn it because it smells good. Well, not only burns for a few hours, and then you got to go throw this expensive piece away. That's going to kind of make you not want to spend your money on it. Let me tell you, Scentsy gives you all kinds of benefits. Not only can it add to a very nice, inexpensive decorative piece, but it can be reused over and over again. They offer you a low wattage bulb, so it doesn't use a lot of energy, and the wax only gets to about just above body temp, so it's not going to worry about burning you. So if you do have children or kids, they're not going to burn themselves. Children or pets, they're not going to burn themselves, anything like that. So you don't have to worry about that situation. Also with Scentsy, you have a wide variety of scents and a wide variety of warmers. You don't have to worry about matches, there's no flames, anything like that. And you also have charity warmers that are involved. So it's also going for a good cause with these different warmers. You have autism and breast cancer. So it goes for a good purpose. Now with a regular candle, it only burns, most of them that you'll go and pick up, the smaller candles will burn, 4 to 6 hours. Well, a Scentsy, one little cube, can burn for 50 to 80 hours. Now, if you think about the price difference and all that, that's huge. And if you can have a good smelling home, and you're only using one cube at a time for 50 to 80 hours, that makes for a really good reason to lean towards the Scentsy candles. They also use petroleum-based oil, so it's not hazardous like you would have in the regular candles. They use other kinds of oils which are bad for your lungs. Scentsy only uses petroleum-based, so it's actually healthy for you to breathe in. It's not that toxic fumes that you get from other places. We have a variety of warmers. There's some that you can just plug into the wall and they make a good night light. and they also smell, so you can use it in a kid's bedroom, or you can use it for the bathroom. You also have bigger ones that you can use to warm up bigger areas of your home, and it'll work very well. So after going over these things today, I hope you can realize that these things are much, much better. Candles, as you learned, cause a lot of house fires. How do a lot of those house fires cause? Well, how are they caused? Because you have them sitting next to curtains or maybe next to some furniture, and you have kids that are getting up playing around, or animals running around, and they get knocked over. Accidents happen. Once that gets knocked over, it causes a house fire. Bad news. And with that, you don't have to worry about, you could turn your Scentsy candle on and leave it for the day and not worry about an open flame just sitting in your house. You have the Scentsy candle, which uses a low wattage bulb, so it's not using much electricity, but it's still releasing that scent throughout the whole home. So it's much better that way. Plus, there is always a wide variety of different scents that you can always switch, and at any time you can take the other scent out and put in a new scent and not really waste that scent, because you can still use it if you didn't use all of the smell out of it. You also have a lot of different decorative pieces that you keep reusing over and over again, and it just sits there and it looks good. So I really hope, after you guys hear this, that you're not going to go out and go back home to those candles that most of you probably have in your home today. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I hope you don't go home and use those knowing that they can cause harm to your family, and that it can also cause serious injury and possibly a fire and burn down your house. All those items are obviously not good. The Scentsy warmer is a much better option to take. So with that, I hope you guys will go out and purchase one of these Scentsy warmers and be safer and friendlier to this planet. Thank you.